Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. Now this is a puzzle which came in a little while ago, a very first creation from a setter I think is quite young. That's based on clues, and I don't know, he called us Mr. Mark and Mr. Simon, which I thought was charmingly polite as well. So thanks to Go Easy for sending us this puzzle, and it's quite interesting. It plays with a couple of the constraints that we're used to and other rules around them. Look at that in a moment. Don't forget to check out all our content on Patreon, on not our content on Discord, but our content on the apps and on merchandise and Sven's SUDOKU pad. They're all on the links under the video. Loads of stuff always going on. But the first link is to this puzzle, which is called Some Addition Required, which, obviously that makes me think of the phrase some assembly required, which frankly strikes an icicle of fear and loathing into my heart, because anything that gets bought in this house with some assembly required requires me to assemble it, and I am terrible at that. So I hate things like that. Now, this is a puzzle and it's got addition, and I like things like that. So I'm not feeling the same feelings about this at all. Now, what we have here, normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in cages may repeat. That's the unusual thing, or that's the first of the two unusual things, and must add up to one of the given totals in the top left and bottom right corners of each cage. So this cage has a 50 in the top left and a 60 in the bottom right, and adds up to either 50 or 60. It must contain repeats because it's got one whole box in it. Digits along marked diagonals must not repeat. And again, that's the opposite of what we normally get. Normally the marked diagonals can have repeats and the cages can't. So those little rules within Killer and Little Killer have been flipped on their head by Go Easy. So those 5 cells add up to 29 and do not contain repeats. Now, normal arrows and thermos. So digits along an arrow must add up to the number in the circle. Digits along a thermo must increase from the bulb to the end. And those are the rules. Do give it a try on the link under the video. Don't be suckered in by the top left corner cells. They may be the cage totals. They may not be the appropriate total, but give it a go. I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. And we've got a 15 total there. And now under this new Little Killer rule, they have to be different digits. They must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this, well, let's start here. This can't be a 1 because it's the second cell on a thermo. This can't be 1 or 2 for the same sort of reason. This is fine to be whatever it likes. Now this is going to have to be at least 2 less than that, isn't it? Because there's a number in between and they must ascend. So this can't be 4 or 5 and this can't be 1 or 2. And have we learned much? No, we really haven't. There's still 2 cells left for 1s, lots for 5s, and that hasn't really got anything done. This 17 clue doesn't clarify this much. I mean, that's got to be at least a 3, but once you've said that, you've said a bundle. The 21's not a useful number. That's averaging over 4. The 29, it's quite big, but I don't think it's forcing that to be a 5 at all. Okay, so what else have we got? Cage totals. Oh no, these thermos. Right, yes. What about these numbers that are under these on the thermos? Oh, that's very interesting. Right, yes. 2, 3 or 4 there, 1, 2 or 3 there, because we have to be descending, going down to the bulb. And again here, 1, 2, 3 or 4. And now that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quintuple. So here we get 6 or 7, 7 or 8, 8 or 9 to keep ascending. And whichever one's missing off that thermo is sitting here. Now, have we got any? Well, okay, 5 in this box must be on one of those 2 cells. Actually, what I'm going to do now is colour these little killers because they're in interesting places. Let's make them yellow, actually. There we go. Now, 5 must be in one of those two cells, and you can see that's on the diagonal where it's not allowed to repeat. So those two can't be 5s anymore. If that can't be a 5, this can't be a 3. And now what's happened on the diagonal? Not much more. 1 in this box must be in one of those two cells, so that can't start with a 1. 9 must be in one of those, so that can't end with a 9. I don't know if that really helps. That's 2 or 3. Oh, this cage has 15 as a possibility, but that would require it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not going to happen anymore, so it's 35, and that in turn requires it to be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So the other numbers in the box now, which are all on the thermo, must be in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now presumably we can do more on this thermo. That's now 2 or 4. That's 4 or 5. This is any of those. This can't be 8 or 9 on the arrow once that's got up to at least 2. So here we have 7, 8 or 9. Now what about the 29? Sticky. 17. If that was a 5, these would be 1, 2, 3, 6. I can't rule that out. But these cage totals. Oh, good grief. Okay. I did notice that all the cage totals were differences of 10 in terms of the possibilities. What I didn't notice was that if you know the secret, you know which one of these cage totals is right straight away. And that is because the secret is that every box, just like every row and column in a Sudoku, adds up to 45 every time, as long as you have this 3x3 box arrangement. And that is because the digits 1 to 9 must be contained in those 9 cells. They add up to 45. And therefore, if 50 was right, these 3 would add up to 5. And you know that the minimum of 3 different Sudoku digits is 6. So 50 is not right. 60 is right. And these 3 add up to 15. Now what about down here? Yes, we can do exactly the same again. 45 there means that these 3, to make 68 or 78, must add up to 23 or 33. They can't possibly add up to 33, so they do add up to 23, and that's going to make them 6, 8, and 9. And given that we've got the thermo, we can write the digits in. So now we've got going over here. Sorry, that's all been available from the start. I must know if these add up to 15, well then these add up to 45 minus 23 minus 15 gives you 7. So they're 1, 2, 4. These must be 3, 5, 7. And that basically this box solves itself from the start. That's very generous of Go Easy. Now, 4, okay, let's look across here. That gives us a 4. This is a 5 and 3. They're all done. Oh, those two aren't. That's a 1, 2 pair. Here we have triples, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Hang on, about 6, 7, 9. Oh no, look, I've got a 1, 2, so that's a given 8. Now it's a naked single. Now 6, 7, 9 add up to 22. So the 17 total is bogus, and we need another 5 in those two cells. Okay, that's... Oh, well, it can't have a 3, so that is 4 and 1. 2 there. This is a 3, 5 pair that I can't resolve. That's a 6, 7, 9 pair that I can't resolve. Now, these little killers, these diagonals, 12 already done. These two have to add up to 17, so they're a 9 and 8. And in fact, we've got a 9 there to decide which way round they go. This must be, yes, that's a 2. That's been resolved. Now, what about this one? 12 there. These add up to 9 without a 4 in. So they're either 1, 2, 6 or 1, 3, 5, given that they have to be different. The 1 can't be there or there, so we can put that in. This pair is either a 2, 6 or a 3, 5 pair. Now, this can't be 2, and it can't be 3 because this can't be 2. So that is 5 or 6. This is therefore 2 or 3. This comes in between 1 and 5 or 6, and it can't be 2 or 4, so it's 3 or 5. Now this total, 34 looks like it does work. Oh, actually, I'm a bit worried. 34 doesn't work because that would use 98764, and this would have to be 1235. So actually, the total is 24. That's a 1, 25. These three add up to 20. Oh, they're going to have to be 569. That does work. Okay. And now 6, 11. Oh, these are a 1, 2, 3 triple. Right. Well, we can write them in. 3, 1, 2. Let's fix those bulbs. Now, I wish I could fix a bulb that quickly. That's just ordinary Sudoku. 4 and 4 gives us a 4 there. We get a 5 here. I haven't really looked at this 69 or 79 cage. Frankly, I suppose let's take out 45, which is the total of box 4. And the others that I've now got highlighted are going to add up to 24 or 34. And we've got 8 in them already. It could still be 34. Another 26, 9, 9, 8. No, actually, look, we've got an 8 there. So, I don't want to do the maths. It sounds more complicated than is likely to be necessary. Let's look at the maths here. 19 already there. That's a 2 to make 21. So these diagonals are all done now. That's not... In fact, we can do 9 in the central box, thanks to those two. 3 and a 5 here. They can be done. These can't have a 9 in, I know that. 6 there, places 6 in this box, has to be there. That fixes 7 and 6. Get an 8 down there, 2 and 7. Now we can't have a 7 here, and now the arrow is done as well, so we've just got some cages of the clues we've had. And it's even possible that we can just finish off with classic Sudoku. 9, 3, 6 finishes that row. This is a naked 1 because of the digits it sees there and there. And then we can do 4, 3. So row 3 rather is done. Let's have a look here. Not quite. No, I'm not seeing any naked singles. Okay, but do I need to use one of these remaining cages? I think I probably do. Oh yes, this cage has just filled itself in now. So what was the total? 15, 24 plus the 45 is 79 was correct. No, 6, can't do maths. 69 was correct. Right, anyway, 1 and 8 must go in this box, this cage, because we've got 1, 8 there, 1, 8 there. So 1 and 8 are in here. We can't get up to 19 because we'd need a 10. So it's 14. Oh, which is only 5 away, not 10 away. Anyway, 1, 8, 5 makes 14. So this is 6, 7, 9 here, which we can fill in. 2, 4, 5 here. Yes, I can do them too. 3, 7, 6 over this side. Yes, I can start with the 3 and get the others in. In fact, 1, 8 is giving me the 5. So, yeah, I think everything is just coming into place now. Now, down here we've got 6, 4, 7 and 8. Can't do them. 2 and 9 here. I can do them. Now, let's look at this last cage total. 6 plus 7 or 17 here. I think I'll go for 7. And we've got a 4, 5, 7 here. Yes, bingo. And a 1, 8, 3 to finish off. And there we go. Not too hard today. Go Easy did indeed go easy on us. And that's entertaining though. I do quite like the reversal of cages can contain repeats and diagonals can't, because it just messes with what you're expecting if you've done a lot of these Sudokus in the past, which is good. It's always good to challenge people. Thanks very much for watching as usual. Thank you to Go Easy for sending that, and congratulations on your channel debut. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.